For watching. This is our 2.3 Atomic Symbols Part 1 video. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is the different types of atomic symbols and notations that scientists use in order to describe an atom's identity, mass, and charge. So let's talk about this helium atom. We know that an atom looks like this. We have some protons, neutrons, and electrons. Two things that make up an atom's identity is its atomic number and its atomic mass. So the atomic number is the number of protons that are in an atom. The atomic mass is the numbers of protons and the number of neutrons in an atom. And if you remember, our electrons don't really have a mass, so they do not contribute to the mass of an atom. If you take a look at this helium atom, our atomic number is going to be 2 because in the nucleus of the atom there are 2 protons, and this is what makes it helium. Our atomic mass is the number of protons and neutrons in an atom, and this particular helium atom has 2 protons and 2 neutrons, which is ultimately going to give us an atomic mass of 4. So there are 3 types of notations that are talked about a lot and scientists use. This video is only going to focus on the first type of isotopic notation. So what is isotopic notation? Isotopic notation is written in this form, where you can see that the A and the Z are in the left side of the X. So an X is going to be our atomic symbol. And you can find this symbol on the periodic table. Some examples are the symbol for carbon is C, iron is Fe. All these you can find on the periodic table. The Z number at the bottom left corner is our atomic number. And if you remember, our atomic number is the number of protons an atom has. Our A number is our atomic mass. Our atomic mass is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So let's go back and look at helium. If we wanted to use this atom of helium and write it in isotopic notation, we first need the symbol of helium. And you can find that on the periodic table. This symbol is just He. The second thing is we need its atomic number. By looking at this image of helium, you can see that helium has 2 protons, so we can write a 2 on the left corner. The other number that we need is our atomic mass, which is our protons plus our number of neutrons. And for this example, helium is going to have an atomic mass of 4. And this is the isotopic notation for helium. Another example, we can talk about a carbon atom. So the first thing we need is the symbol for carbon. We can also find this on the periodic table. The symbol is just a uppercase C. If you count the number of protons inside of this atom, we can figure out the atomic number. And the atomic number for carbon is 6. Lastly, we want its atomic mass. And our atomic mass is the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So if we count up all the protons and all the neutrons in this atom of carbon, we're going to come up with a number of 12. And this is how you write isotopic notation for this carbon atom. Lastly, what if we have isotopic notation and we want to figure out how many protons, neutrons, and electrons we have in this given atom of nitrogen? The first thing you want to remember is our number of protons is our atomic number, which is the number on the left corner. So our number of protons for this nitrogen atom is going to be 7. The number of neutrons, however, that's when you have to do a little bit of math. So in order to figure out the number of neutrons, we can take the atomic mass, which is the numbers of protons and neutrons, and subtract that from our atomic number to leave us with the number of neutrons. So 15 minus 7 is 8, and that is our number of neutrons. Lastly, for any stable atom that doesn't have a charge, the number of protons are going to equal the number of electrons. So for this nitrogen atom, the number of electrons are also going to be 7. So this is a quick recap of isotopic notation. Please pause the video and go back to any of the material that you still find a little bit confusing. Thank you.